Hey guys, I'm your bro for this video, Humantsunami, and I'm going to be commentating this Hearthstone gameplay. So this is post recording, so I already recorded this and I'm going to commentate over it. So let's sit over and I'll show you the deck I'm going to be playing for this gameplay. I'm going to be playing Midrange Hunter Beast. It's a Beast tribal deck and it's mid-range as the name implies. So I net decked this and I'll give you a link in the description and to Hearthstone to where I got this deck. So right now I'm gonna be looking if I can change the early game a little bit to make it a little bit stronger. It's a little bit weak, but at the end I'm not gonna be changing anything right now. So, but I'm still gonna peruse around and see if I can see if there's any choices available to me. Alright, so we've been playing some rank now, and let's get a match going. Alright, let's see what we're playing against. And first is a shaman, and I'm not going to be focusing too much on exactly ways to counter the enemy. I'm just going to be focusing on getting my a smooth beginning. So I'm going to mow away the web spinner and 7 high main Houndmaster and keep the hyena and the web spinner. Web spinner is typically a good turn 1 play. It's actually the only turn 1 play it has, so it's always good to have that on.
Ready for action.
Unfortunately, he plays a footman, which is unexpected, but it completely kind of gives him more control of the field. But I'll still play the web spinner because I'll still get a random beast, and it could be something I can play on turn 2. That's better than the scavenging hyena. So let's see what he does. Okay, a weak turn 2 play, just totem. But he does decide to clear my board instead of go over his face, and I get a King Crush, which is actually pretty good. If I get to turn 9 and I just need 8 health to finish me off, that's a really good finisher. So I'll just play the hyena right now. It's a pretty good play on the board it has. Now the Flame Totem does disrupt my plans, and he can kill my hyena, which he does. So that makes me a little bit sad. So here I'll just go for the weak Call Beast, which is not that good. It just let me silence the Flame Totem, but at the end I would have preferred to draw something better. And I don't like playing Call Beast with an empty board. On my side, anyways. So he goes for my face, which is actually better to an extent. So here I will be playing a Tundra Rhino. It's the better play in my opinion. I don't want to waste a kill command on a creature, especially at the end of the week. So I did hesitate a little bit and going for face, but I decided to clear totem instead, as it'll make his hero power more random. So now we just wait, see how he responds. So I have an okay board right now. Having Tundra Rhino is nice for my creatures. So I'll be able to play like a Strangletone Tiger next turn, and it'll have charge, so a 5/5 with charge turn 5 isn't bad at all. Now, I got a Leokin, which is okay. It's not the best one. I would have rather had a Misha. A 4/4 is a really strong creature. On the other hand, I was able to clear his board using the Boar Tusk. So it wasn't all bad. Alright. So fortunately this Fork Lightning hit the best possible targets out of everything. It just cleared this Stone Tusk board, which is the best thing it could have cleared, and it just damaged my Leokin. So that's really good. Now here I do have quite a bit of place, and I'm not sure which one I want to do. But I think I might go for the Tiger. And so I will lose the Beast, and I don't want to lose Tundra Rhino. So I'll just Hunter's Mark that and then clear his board again. So I do have some board presence, but overall my Tundra Rhino only has 1 health, so if I do decide to clear his board, I will probably lose my Tundra Rhino, which isn't the best thing for me right now. Yo, an extremely weak turn, but that's because he used 2 overload cards. So I got another Leokin, not bad at all. I'll clear his board and going for face. Now things are looking up for me. I got a good grip on the board. I have a good board presence, and my enemy has no board at all. So let's see what he plays. Totem once again. Right, Fire Elemental. Really good tempo card. Here I am low to do so, but I will use the kill command on that Elemental. It's a really big creature right now. And I decided against playing the BGH as precaution. He could have a creature with power 7 or greater, so I don't see too much point playing it. Now this next turn seems as if, yeah, Savannah Highmane will probably be a really good play. Nimble Elemental is kind of disconcerting if he gets overload cards to beef it up. I do get Stampede Kodo, so that's a pretty good draw right now. So I will play that, but I will clear his board as much as I can before I play it. I'm hoping he gets the Yama Elemental. Unfortunately, he doesn't. So I will just go for face right now and put pressure on him. Right now, I'm trying to get him below 8 health as much as I can, so I can just play King Crush and just go for the throat and finish him off. So we'll see what he does. Right, he does Hex my Tundra Rhino, which is an interesting play. Okay, it makes more sense now with the Lightning Storm. So now the best turn I have is Highmane and Steady Shot. I could have played the Lost Plains Rider, but I decided against it and just go for some additional damage to the face. Now he's down 7, so unless he plays multiple taunters, he won't be able to finish me off. So now things look pretty bad for me. He has 2 taunters, and I have to get through both of them in order to get him to face. But he actually kills my Highmane, and then he kills one of my Highmanes, which puts me in a really good spot, and I win the game with King Crush.
Well,
so Web Spinner turn 1, random King Crush, help me. And for the first time, I get to see King Crush animation turning about. Alright, so I was really lucky that I got the the King Crush off the Web Spinner. It was incredibly good, and it let me win the game, but it doesn't bode too well having to depend on RNG that helped me win the game. It's nice, but I don't want to depend too much on it. And my opponent, let's see who it is. Alright, a priest.
Rexa versus Anduin.
the light shall bring victory.
Alright, frankly, this whole hand is garbage right now. It's just terrible. It's a terrible opening, so I'm gonna mull everything I have. And once again, I'm focusing more on getting a good start than worrying too much on the opponent's counters. I'm still new with this deck, so I think getting a good start is pretty important. So I got a Honey Creeper, which is a nice turn to play. A Highmane, which I don't want right now. It's a really late play. And the BGH is always nice, but it might not see any gameplay, at least to kill something. So let's just see what... Alright, so the priest kept his whole hand, which doesn't bode too well for me. And I draw Stampede Kodo off my first draw, which is really bad. I don't have a follow-up to my Honey Creeper. So I'm going to probably be a turn 3 steady shot, as it looks right now. Alright, Lightwell, so I'm not too worried about that. It will allow him to mess up the combat mat, but I'm not too worried about it. I'll just take Hunter Creeper and pass my turn. Now, the second Stampeding Kodo is really disheartening. I didn't want to see that at all this early in the game, especially with no turn 3, turn 4 plays. So, that's sucks, say the least.
Bring me steel.
Master Swordsmith. Still not too worried. The board isn't too bad. I got a Cold Pet, and I would have liked it if I would have gotten it before, so I would have drawn a Stampeding Kodo, but it was meant to be. Now, the kill command from the Cold Pet is terrible, as I wasn't able to get the -4 cost to Beast. So, I'm not doing too well right now. A weak start on my part. If I do make it though, I could be in a potentially powerful spot. Alright, so I'm in for his Rifleman, and he kills my Hunter Creeper, and he goes for Faith. Now, I'm not sure why he killed it. Now he has 2 power across 2 bodies to worry about. I did get a Beast Companion, so I got a Misha, which is the best possible play. He out his Rifleman, and end my turn. So next turn, I can look up to playing the Stampeding Kodo, which is pretty good in this board state, and we'll just see how the priest decides to respond to my Misha. Alright, you got a Cold Master out. Not terribly scared. I'm just probably gonna trade it into my Misha into Cold Master. So he actually no, I'm gonna clear out his Master Swordsmith. I should have done it first, but I made a mistake. I could have gotten the Lightwell in addition to the Master Swordsmith. But at the end, I do go for the face, as he will most likely clear my Misha with his Cold Master.
Silver Moon shall
Alright,
not
the Silver Guardian, not too frightening, but the Divine Shield is kind of scary. Mind Vision, I'm hoping he doesn't get a kill command. Actually, or Savannah High Main, those both suck right now. Now this is actually really surprising. I am not sure why he attacked Lightwell into my Misha. He didn't have to do that at all. So he does give me a free board clear, and I just clear Lightwell and play Scar, which is a really good turn 6 play for me. So my board state is much better. He'll probably attack Silver Moon Guardian into my Stampeding Kodo, and honestly I'm okay with that. But I'm just really happy that I made it to the mid game, which is what this deck shines at.
I must consider.
And if you guys are wondering, it's Savannah High Main has the nickname Scar because it looks from Scar from The Lion King. Right, Chillin' Yeti. Solid vanilla creature. 4/5 is always scary. And he did clear my High Main. I got a Scavenging Hyena. So here, I'll use a kill command. I think, yeah, kill command to clear the Yeti and go for face. I got a Boar, which is okay. Once again, I would have preferred Misha, as the 2 toughness would have been much better than the 2 extra toughness would be so much better than just a 2. He plays an Noitron, and true to his name, is going to be really annoying right now. He'll be able to absorb 2 attacks.
Don't mess with Tusk.
And unfortunately, he plays a Razorfin Hunter, which stopped me from making a good Stampeding Kodo and killing his Noitron. So I'll play Scavenging Hyena and Stampeding Kodo. Hope it destroys the Noitron. It doesn't, but it's not that bad. So I clear out the Noitron and end my turn. You kill my Savannah High Main and copy my Scavenging Hyena into Stampeding Kodo. So that's what you got from my hand, which isn't too bad at all. I now have 6/4 Scavenging Hyena, which makes me pretty happy. but he plays another Anoitron. Alright, I did get a Scar, which is excellent right now. It's not a bad card by any stretch of the imagination. I will probably hit my Stamping Kodo and the Hyena, kill it on Anoitron. Go for the face. Play a Scar into Steady Shot. I don't want to play a BGH. Once again, I want to try to get the most value, if it does get any value at all in this game. And I don't want to commit even more to the board than I already have.
Behold the might of
Throw-in champion.
It's time
Not too scary right now, to be honest. Clears my Hyena, expected. And I believe I have lethal right now. 6, 10, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I have lethal now. And I take another game. Two victories is considering it's nice, but I still fear the early game for this deck. It doesn't fare too well, and frankly, I was lucky that the priest didn't play any powerful turn 3 or 4. Any powerful turn 3 or 4 plays. If he would have, then I would have been in an extremely bad spot, as I had no plays at all. Alright, game 3, let's see what we get. And we get Warlock. Now this can be either Handlock or Zoo, and once again, an early game is the best thing for me. So I'm gonna mulligan something in high main, definitely, Anthony Rhino and BGH. Since it's low rank, I'm not expecting too many Handlocks, so keeping a BGH isn't a priority right now. And it is Zoo. So he started well with a Leopard Gnome. I'll just counter it with a Haunted Creeper. Unfortunately, it does leave me with no turn 2 play other than Steady Shot, but I wanted to have some kind of board presence at this moment. Minimize the damage that the Leopard Gnome does. Now, he decides to go for face, which is probably the better choice. So Steady Shot into Leopard Gnome. I'll take 2 damage from Leopard Gnome's effect, Death Rattle, and I get 2 1/1s. So now I will continue with 2-5 pressure with my 2 1/1s. I will ignore the Haunted Creeper, it's just a 1/2. I'm not too worried about it. I just play Mortar Coil, which is strange to see in a Zoo deck. And he clears my board out. Now he didn't tap, which is strange. He should have tapped before doing anything if he already had a Mortar Coil planned out. I don't Cayenne, and I get bored. Once again, Amisha would have been a better thing in my opinion. It would have stonewalled anything he would play. Charge is nice though, so I'm not complaining too much. And there's an example of how the 2 extra toughness for Misha would have been immensely useful, as it wouldn't have died to Dream Life. Now, turn 4, I do have a Lost Plains Strider play, so it's not a Yeti, but it's not too bad. I would have preferred a Yeti, but it's not a beast, unfortunately. And he Shadow Vaults my Plains Strider. So far, I am in a terrible spot right now.
You're
just play a succubus, which makes it even worse for me. Gets rid of a hellfire, but doesn't really matter too much. So I'll go for the tiger. Safer play right now. I don't want to get rid of his honey creeper, so I'll just put a tiger down. Power Whelming, Diablito. No, Doomguard, and that's an interesting play. Now, I think it's a mistake. He pulled the trigger way too early. So, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna kill Doomguard and run my line into it. I will buff my Scavenging Hyena, but so it's not too bad. I have a better creature. He does Hellfire, which is another mistake on his part. He should have attacked me, then Hellfired. Getting that one damage in could have been really game changing. So far, everything looks terrible for me. So I'll just play Scar and I will the board. Now I decided against clearing it. I don't remember exactly why, but I'm not too worried about 5 damage. I want to win the race if I can, which doesn't look too good right now since he just paid a Void Walker. Okay. Now here I actually concede. I could have maybe won if I would have played a Stamping Kodo and let it kill the Void Walker. If it would have killed the Void Walker, then I could have hit the Flame Imp and I would have been down to 1 health. So that could have given me a possibility to maybe be able to finish him off. Probably not, but it could have helped me win. But I actually decided against doing anything and just concede. And there it is. There you go.
Well fought.
Alright, so those 3 games show that the deck really lags in the early game. So back to my cards and see what I can cut. Now I will decide to cut a Boar as well as Stampeding Kodo. I don't want to draw too many Stampeding Kodos in the early game, as showed it can clog up my hand. And the Boar, while it does have its uses, I would rather have a sturdier early game creature. So let's see, I'll put in the Beast and see what I have. So at the end I was debating between Bloodstone Raptor and River Crocolisk. They're both pretty good turn 2 plays. Not the best, but it is the Beast tribal deck, so we want to keep as many beasts as we can to have more synergy. What are different cards that we have, like Colped, Scavenging Hyena, and others. And I like the 1 extra toughness that the River Crocolisk has over the Bloodstone Raptor. Alright, and I actually have enough gold to buy a pack, so let's see what I get. Only 1 rare. Now no incredible pack. And I actually have every single card here if I'm not mistaken. So that was a terrible pack. Yeah, I have every card. So that pack sucked a lot. Thanks for watching this video. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. This is Humantsunami. Seeing you guys later.